Hey, thanks so much for joining me today. This is Dominique D. Wilson of everythingshetouches.com. And if you see me looking back and forth, it's because I am on Periscope and Facebook at the same time. Now, today, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about alignment. It is fall, and fall kind of brings forth this tendency to self-reflect, right? So we're kind of looking over our goals from January that we set and seeing kind of where we are in the year and are we happy with where we are. And so today I just wanted to talk about alignment and share with you 3 tips that you can use to finish out 2017 strong. So I want to start with a quote by one of my favorite authors, Paulo Coelho, and I share this quote quite often because it's very near and dear to my heart. And that is, when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. Now, this begs the question, what does it mean to want? I think that what Paulo Coelho is implying here is that when he says want, it's more of an action word, right? When he says want, he's talking about aligning your thoughts, your feelings, your words, and your actions with your purpose. Hi, thanks so much for joining me. Thanks for the hearts. So we're just talking about 3 tips today to finish out 2017 strong. And I started off with a quote by Paulo Coelho: when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. And what I was saying was that how wanting is not just wishing, wanting, and being in this mindset of scarcity. It's more of an action of alignment, aligning your thoughts, your words, your actions, and your feelings so that they move you forward in the direction towards your purpose. So I want you to think about, what do you want? What is it that you want in your business? And how is that going to help you get what you want in the other areas of your life? Your personal life, your relationships, your personal growth, your spiritual growth, your finances, your health, and just thinking about what it is that you want. So now we're going to go ahead and get into the 3 tips. I've broken it down into 3 R's to help it make it really easy for you to remember it. Thanks so much for joining and for following me. Hi, thanks for the hearts, guys. I really appreciate it. So those R's to finish strong are recenter, refocus, and recommit. So let's start with the first one. Hey, thanks so much for joining. So the first R is to recenter. Now, the best way that I've found to do this is to create a holistic self-care routine for yourself daily. Now, it doesn't have to be anything crazy, just about 15 to 30 minutes for you to kind of just recenter and get quiet. And that's the time where I like to do my journaling, my meditation. So if I have any moms out there, I'm sure you guys can understand how quickly your day can get super busy. So I like to wake up super early. While everyone's still asleep, I am up. I've got my journal, my headphones, so I do my meditation, and then I go ahead and write down what my intention is for the day. I do my gratitude writing, and really it puts me in a mindset to where I can achieve whatever it is that I set out to for the day. Now, there's some times where I will break my own rule, stay up too late, and so then I wake up late the next day and I skip this routine. And I'm telling you, when I do not take that time to recenter, even if it's just that 15 minutes in the morning, the rest of my day is just a little bit chaotic. I've definitely noticed a difference. Nothing else is different except for skipping over that routine. So it's really important to recenter and just take some time for yourself, whether it be early in the morning or late at night before bed. Thanks so much for joining, guys. I really appreciate it. And just recenter, and that way you can be in the right mindset to achieve whatever it is that you set out to for the day. So that's the first R to finish out the year strong. So now we're going to move on to the second R, which is to refocus. So now that you're centered in yourself, you're thinking about your purpose, refocusing starts with kind of looking over the year, right? So now you want to look at, where am I in my goals? Have I fallen off track? Have I lost focus? Are the goals that I actually set back in January even in alignment with who I am? And what is it that I need to do, be, have, or change so that I can move further towards my purpose by the end of this year? And so the best way that I found to do this is to set an intention, right? Setting an intention for me is first before anything. When you set an intention for how you want to feel from now on, now throughout, from now on out through the rest of the year, you can actually work back from there and make sure that the goals that you set for yourself are actually going to work for you. I find that it's a lot easier if you know how you want to feel, then you know what you need to do in order to cultivate that feeling. So anytime I set SMART goals, my goals that are, of course, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound, I always start with, what do I want to feel? Now that I know that, what do I need to do to cultivate that feeling? Sorry about that. And so this is like my first time on Periscope in a while, so I got to figure out how to block people. So yeah, we've been talking about 3 tips to finish the year strong. So we started off with to recenter, which is setting up a daily holistic self-care routine for yourself. Not too crazy, just 15 to 30 minutes is all you need. The second R is to refocus, which is to set an intention for how you want to feel from now on out through the rest of the year. And the third R is to recommit. Now this one is pretty simple. It is simply saying, okay, now I've thought about what I wanted. I've thought about where I've been and where I'm going. Now it's time to take action, right? Because if you don't take action, nothing changes. So the way that I think is best to go about this is to pick one thing that you can do each week that will move you just one step closer in the direction of your purpose. And if that's too broad, right, what you can do is look at a specific area of your life. Let's say you want to set goals in your business. So you might say, where am I at right now in my business in terms of my satisfaction on a scale of 1 to 10? Let's say your satisfaction is a level 7. And so then what you would do is say, okay, this is what a 7 looks like. It looks like where I'm at right now, and I'm not happy with that. So then define what an 8 would look like, just one step further. And once you know what an 8 would look like, how that would feel for you, you can map out some steps for yourself and just take one step each week and say that I'm going to make this an 8 by the end of the year. So there you have it. Those are my 3 tips to finish out the year strong. We talked about recentering by creating a daily holistic self-care practice. We talked about refocusing by setting an intention for how you want to feel from now on out through the rest of the year. And then to recommit, which is to take inspired action every week. Just one step that will move you one step closer in the direction of your purpose. And speaking of taking inspired action, I would like to invite you to join me starting November 6th, that's next Monday, for my Express Yourself free 5-day blogging challenge. Now, this is for anyone who maybe you have a spiritual business or a creative business that you just started or have had for a while, but you don't have a blog quite yet. Or maybe you started blogging, but you haven't been consistent and you need that little push so you can start putting yourself out there and market your business and reach the people that you need to reach online. This is for you. So it's absolutely free. I've got some great exercises planned for you guys for the entire week. And so you can go on over to everythingshetouches.com/blog challenge to sign up for that now. Again, that's my Express Yourself free 5-day blogging challenge. So thank you guys so much for tuning in with me. Again, this has been Dominique D. Wilson of everythingshetouches.com, and I will be back tomorrow for some more tips dealing with mindset. All right, peace. Take care.